Today we're going to talk a little bit about thyroid symptoms, but I'm going to call them the thyroid symptoms less traveled. You know, most people know about being cold or gaining weight and those kind of things relative to thyroid. So we want to look at those different kinds of symptoms that are out there that are related to thyroid but aren't always associated directly with thyroid. One of those, for example, is joint swelling. Joint swelling and puffiness, particularly in the hands, carpal tunnel specifically, is actually oftentimes related to a hypothyroid type condition. Another word for hypothyroid is called myxedema, edema being fluid. And so when you start having generalized fluid increase, one of the things that you have to put on your list to rule out is that of having some hypothyroid type symptoms. Constipation. Constipation can be caused by many different issues in terms of the GI tract, but sometimes the underlying cause, if you have hypothyroid, you can get constipation. So people don't always think about constipation related to your thyroid either. Both conception, being able to have and conceive, as well as miscarriages, are very much tied into thyroid. Thyroid and overall metabolism work with the luteinizing hormone to maintain the proper levels of progesterone. So miscarriage in the first trimester oftentimes has a thyroid component that's been undetected that's associated with that. So it's very important for those individuals who have had trouble with conceptions or maintaining pregnancies that they look at their overall thyroid function, because that plays a huge role in those issues. And of course, there's the more typical things in terms of hair and nails. People will tie that into thyroid and look at those issues as well. So those are just a few other things that can be related to thyroid besides the typical things that we necessarily think about. So the joint swelling, the constipation, and all those things related to both conception and being able to carry all the way to term in terms of pregnancy. Those are a few things you can think about with thyroid. Since it maintains the metabolism of the entire body, thyroid can be at the root of a lot of other things that seem to be other hormonal issues, such as fatigue, depression, anxiety. Those are emotional things, but very much tied into thyroid as well. And oftentimes individuals come in thinking it's their female hormones, as the case might be, or male hormones, but yet it's actually the thyroid causing many of those symptoms. So thyroid is a very important gland and affects many parts of the body.